So one thing I didn't hear you guys talk a whole lot about, and I'm not surprised, I was surprised Mark didn't bring it up to get your reaction, was with what Yahoo is doing around their email inbox and the stuff that they announced at CES this year. Do you think that they will be successful in doing an end around and creating a highly used social network based on that strategy?
I'll take that. So, this gets back to the competition issue, and I think that while different social networks which serve sufficiently different purposes are capable of coexisting, and we see this with LinkedIn and Facebook. I think that the general application of these networks is about sharing media and sharing experiences, whether that media is created by the user himself in the form of photos they take of their friends, or videos they want to share, or news links they want to share, or just commentary back and forth between profiles. That's all media. And so to the extent that you're building a general purpose and very universal media sharing network like a Facebook or Bebo or MySpace, it's really not about anything other than scale. I think there's a tendency to systematically underestimate the power and importance of network effects. And network effects occur, they're exponential in nature, so for every person that joins the network, the network is not just more valuable by one, the network is more valuable in some exponential sense. And that's not something that we tend to encounter in our day-to-day lives. We're more familiar with functions which are linear or even less than linear, where for every person that joins, maybe there's diminishing returns. So social networks are not like that because the switching costs increase in an exponential fashion. So in order for me to switch my friends off of Facebook, I've got to convince 600 people to join another network. And for those people to continue getting the same level of value that they were getting from their participation in Facebook, they in turn have to switch their 600 friends. So even if I successfully evangelized another product, or Yahoo successfully leveraged their existing base of email users to try to spark a network, it's all about the active connections between users over the network on a day-to-day basis. It's all about how many people are coming. This is part of what makes Facebook so remarkable as a platform, is that 50% of the entire registered user base comes back every day. That's unprecedented. So network effects are really, really strong, and eventually these networks reach a threshold where, two large networks can probably coexist simultaneously in the way that, we sort of think of two large celestial bodies as orbiting one another, but it's very difficult to imagine a large network and a smaller network which serve essentially the same purpose coexisting, and I think that the network, the market has been pretty well established at this point. Thank you.
Dr. Schmidt.